Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mimi Doe, a Titan of the Lily's Bakery. So in today's video, I'll be decorating a 3-layered 6-inch cake for my cousin. Today it's our birthday and we're keeping it simple. There are going to be no celebrations, but of course there's going to be a cake. So this is me here doing my thing. At this stage I'm crumb coating, and if you are familiar with my videos, you always know what I say about crumb coat. I'm very particular about crumb coating your cakes because this stage is really important. So I'll crumb coat this until it's well crumb coated before I start the major covering of the icing. For the buttercream that I'll be using today, I'm using the American buttercream. And if you want to know the recipe for my buttercream, stay glued to this channel. Turn on the post notification because I will be dropping the recipe soon, because everybody been asking me what's the recipe. So guys, I'll be dropping it soon. And for this buttercream, I'll be using a colored buttercream for the covering of the cake. I'll be using red buttercream. But for now, I'm still doing the crumb coat. I'll do this until I'm satisfied before I would start covering with the red buttercream. So today happens to be her 17th birthday. Of course, every year she gets a cake, and this time she got a red cake. Last year was her sweet 16. She got a really pretty pink cake, and this year we're taking it, we're gradually welcoming her into adulthood, so we're keeping it red this time. So she's gonna get a red cake, simple and cute. So this me here. I started layering the red buttercream. I'm trying to also keep the buttercream light. I won't be using so much for this cake. I'm trying to keep it light. Then I'll go over the cake with the red buttercream until this is well covered. So for my colored cakes, I always prefer to use the plain buttercream for crumb coating the cake, as I do not necessarily like the colored icing touching the cake directly. So I always prefer to use the plain buttercream directly onto the cake, followed by the colored buttercream. I always do this with my colored buttercream. I don't know why, but it makes me feel better. I know it's food coloring, but I would rather reduce the contact of the food color directly on the cake. So guys, if you are still watching and you are not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Get me to 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2023, please. So hit the subscribe button. Tell me where you're watching from, and tell me what you have learned from my videos so far. I'll be in the comment section to answer any questions that you have. So do feel free to drop any questions in the comment section, and I'll be really glad to answer them. So for this stage, I am reapplying buttercream in areas where it's not evenly spread, and that looks a lot better now. And for this, I was thinking of doing something, different. And I started with the design. Thinking of doing something different here, and that was me using a fork just to create texture on the cake. Because I while I was decorating this cake, I really didn't have any design in mind. So I was basically working on a blank canvas, though I knew that I was going to keep the design minimal. But I didn't have anything in my head. At first, I wanted to go with all straight from the bottom to the top. But then I was like, let me even try this out. And then at the stage, I wasn't sure anymore. So I smoothened it up again and did what I had in mind earlier. So this is what I had in mind earlier. And of course, it's my cousin's cake, so I could play around with designs until I get what I want. So this is just me freestyling with it. I'll do this round the cake until I'm done. Just a really simple technique using a kitchen fork, and I'm done already. And this cake is looking pretty already. So the next stage here will be me putting in a rose flower to complement the look of the cake, and it's looking pretty already. It's giving that welcome to adulthood. And here adding on some gold leaves to the cake just to make it pop and look more beautiful. And it's already looking gorgeous already. This is just the perfect cake for a 17-year-old. The perfect cake. This cake is giving that welcome to 17 vibe, because she's almost an adult. So I'm just carefully placing the gold leaf over the cake and making sure that I lightly press it to the cake, because you don't want to press it so hard to the cake, because if you do, the cake will just get messed up. You just want to lightly touch or use a palette knife as I'm using, and then press to the cake. There's just something about gold. Gold adds beauty to everything. Gold adds beauty to everything, and this cake is looking like one pretty thing already. It's giving that elegant, gorgeous, and pretty look. Yeah, and it's looking pretty. So here I'm just cleaning the board from the gold leaf stains, and it's cute, isn't it? So guys, don't forget to subscribe. And at this stage, I'm just trying to write happy birthday. I'm just trying to write her name on the cake. So I had to remove the flower so that it would not obstruct me from writing. I'm just writing happy birthday Samira because that is her name. Samira is her name, so I'm just writing happy birthday Samira. And I'll place back the flower, and it's looking beautiful. Thank you for watching, guys. Now you know you could decorate with your phone.